Okay, this is what it's really looking like in my house this morning. All right, so let's start off by just priming our lids real quick. And as I'm doing that, I'll give you guys a quick little tip on how I like to kind of put colors together. I get a lot of feedback from you guys saying, wow, like you don't know exactly how to make the colors match. Honestly, there is a color wheel that you can Google that'll kind of help you figure out what shades go with what and like complement each other. However, I don't use the color wheel. If anything, I feel like it's a little complicated to figure out. Maybe it's just the way my brain works. So I'll let you guys know exactly how I like to put my looks together and make sure the shades complement one another. So the first thing I like to do is use a neutral base. The neutral base is going to go on your crease first, and then whatever's left you're gonna blend all over your lid. That's going to create like that base for your canvas, and you're gonna build on top of that. So your base should always be neutral and then build on top of that, because if you want to keep it light then you can go light, but if you want to go dark then you totally can smoke it out and do your thing, even if you have a neutral base. Once you have like your crease color, which is your base, crease color is base, once you have that down, then you choose the shade that you want all over the lid and apply that, and then you just build on top of that. So once you have your lid shade, your crease shade, and those two are blended together, you can look into your palette and say, okay, what else works with this look? Once you have those two shades together, it's so much easier to put a look together. So based on what I just said, that is exactly what we are going to do in this video. I am going to use the Hidden Treasures Dose of Colors palette, and I'm going to apply Lock It all over the crease first, and then whatever's left on the brush, I will apply on my lid. Next, I'm going to grab a synthetic brush. It's a nice flat, shadow brush. These are the kind of brushes that work really well with metallics, like that different type of really buttery soft formula. So I'm gonna use the shade Coin, and I am going to apply it all over my lid. You see how pigmented it is? The reason why this works a lot better than real hair is because there's something about the brush here that does help apply the metallic a lot better. It doesn't absorb a lot of the product, so it applies and it blends much better than with a real haired brush. Now that I have the two shades that I need, and my transition, which is my base, and my lid color, now I'm looking into the palette and saying, well, what do I want to do next? I definitely don't want to use the black. I don't want to use the brown. I want it to be very holiday-esque and festive. So I am going to use, oh my God. Okay, so I am going to go in with a Luxie Mini Tapered, and I'm gonna go into that kind of cranberry shade. It's a ruby. It's a beautiful kind of metallic kind of. I keep saying kind of. I'm gonna go into that one, and I'm going to blend that on the outer corners and in the crease. I'm gonna go in with the initial brush I used and blend that edge out. Now, because I have these, I am going to dive in. I just don't know which one I want. I have a whole bunch of glitters. I have way more than this. So you can either use something like the Photo Ready Eye Art by Revlon. They have two shades that I absolutely love. Or you can use one of the Bella P Air ones. This is glittery, or the Stilas, and they actually have the little kits right now. So you can get like the little kits. You're never going to finish this because it brings so much in it. I have Golden Girl, and then I have Smoky Storm. But then again, I also have these here, and I think I want to use the gold one. Okay, so the one I'm going to use is the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art in the colors Burnish, Bling, and Bijou Bruni. I'm going to use the glitter side, and I'm just going to pat some of this into place. And then I'm going to use my finger to blend it out. This is like straight up glitter in a liquid. So yeah, you need to use your fingers to blend that out, or it'll stay like nice and chunky in that one area. It's not an uncomfortable chunky, but it'll stay chunky. Ho, 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 and the mistletoe. I'm gonna apply some lashes, and I want to use lashes I haven't used yet. So I'm gonna grab one of these. These are like the little Slay Glam Lash Box by Slay Glam Box. This box retails for $15, and I believe you can add this when you sign up for Slay Glam. You can add this as an add-on and pay the $15. You can get a discount also, or you can just buy it on its own. You do get 5 pairs, as you guys can see. I already used one of them. I don't know which one I want to use. So let's just grab, I don't know, let's grab the very next one in the set. All right, let's just make sure that these babies are gonna fit my eyes without hurting. Okay, maybe I should trim just a little bit more, just a smidge. Okay, that's actually really light and super comfy. That works for me. I like that. The band is very thin too, which is a great thing, so it's not heavy or uncomfortable on the lids. Can't hold back anymore. Let go. My lashes are on. Let's move on to lip face. I'm gonna use the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I've been using this for about a week now and I love it. I don't like the smell. Kind of smells like paint, almost like lipstick back in the day. That's what it smells like. I can do without the smell. But this brightens the under eye like it's nobody's business. Like, this is like a real good concealer for under your eyes. And a little bit is gonna go a very long way, and then you don't really have to build a lot of concealer underneath. And I guess you can use a sponge, but I've been using the Farrah Straight brush and it works really well. And then I'm gonna go in with a concealer. This is the very dirty Huda Beauty concealer in Granola. I'm gonna squeeze some out and just do that. I don't think I need more than that. And then while that's there, I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush, what are you? Airbrush Flawless Foundation. And I'm going to tap this sponge into it. It's not the best sponge. I got this in my Bijou box. It's really not the best. I like it. The only thing that I don't like, which makes it not the best, is that it absorbs a lot of my product. That's why I did 2 pumps, but I have a big pile of makeup right in front of me. It's a hot mess. I do have to clean it this weekend, and so I just didn't feel like searching underneath it all for my Juno sponges. I really like this foundation because it blends in with my neck, but it also covers up like the redness from my skin because I'm really pink lately. Okay, so now that and it looks weird, right? It's like, okay, I'm gonna go in, and I like how like flexible this sponge is. I'm gonna go in and blend in the concealer. That looks good. The reason why I apply glitter is because this is supposed to be a holiday glam and it should be wearable too. So yeah, very festive, very glittery. I love glitter. I might even conceal my lips. I look dead now. Let's powder the under eye. I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty. This one is in Banana Bread. And I'm gonna go in with the sponge and I'm just going to bake under the eyes real quickly. I'm gonna bring it all the way down and then in that way. I know that's not just under the eyes, but there's a reason for that. I just like that V look for my face. I feel like it just makes everything seem more pulled back and elongated. So whenever I'm doing like holiday glam, I will pull the powder all the way back so we can bake back this way and then bring it down. Let's get into bronzing. So I'm gonna use this, see, if you guys see, I just opened that up, right? I'm gonna use the Park Avenue Princess by Tarte. And I feel like I'm gonna mix Angle and Crown. It has so much fallout, it's ridiculous. And I am going to sculpt my cheekbones. I like to use a fluffy, big fluffy brush, and I don't like to go directly in here. I just want to sculpt it. I just use like the tip of it very lightly, but I like how it blends at the same time. So it's really effortless. I bring it up here and then I bring it up to like the outer corner of my brows and like the temple area. I don't bring it up into this area because I find that if I bronze here, it kind of like closes up my forehead. Most people would like that, but I like the center of my face to be nice and light compared to the rest of my face. It's just what I find that works for me. It draws the attention here in the T area. I don't think anybody understands how good that smells to me. It's like, I love a chocolate. Now, see how it's already looking pretty sculpted, but like, it's like bronzed, but then here, it's just nice and light. That's why I don't like to bring my bronzer to this area anymore. Just keep it on to the sides. Now I am going to dust off the bake. And I do want to go into the ruby shade from the Hidden Treasures palette. And I'm gonna dust some of that down here. Go in and line your waterline. I'm gonna use the Marc Jacobs Highliner in black. And then apply some mascara to your bottom lashes. Any mascara you have that you like would work. You just want to darken them up. I find that doing that just brings the look together. See what I'm saying? Like, it just does something to it. Obviously, it darkens it up so it looks a lot better. Let's move on to the brows. The brow product that I've really been liking is the Trio from BoxyCharm. The only thing is that this little brow mascara thing is just way too red for me. So I'll show you guys. It changed my brows from like a deep dark black brown to like an auburn. It was weird, but I'll show you the color. It was just weird. Let me show you the color of the brow mascara. It is, see that? It's like a really light brown. That does not work for me. So even though that brown shade looks amazing on me, like that deep chocolate brown, I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia one. Either way, I see how much darker it is, and I personally like the wand a lot better. I have really thin, small brows. That's why I really have to fill them in whenever I go in. For blush, I'm going to go into Dusk, which is the Ciate London blush that I received in my BoxyCharm. I liked the way it looked with like reds and pinks on my eyes. So we are going to build this up. And then the highlighter that I'm going to use, which is pure perfection, is the Ciate London Confetti highlighter. I think this is one of those like gems for the year, to be honest. It is beautiful. I want to show you guys another lip combo that I absolutely love. Any brown lip liner is going to work. And then I'm going to use What's Your Sign by ColourPop Cosmetics. Look how pretty it is. Okay, so I'm going to line my lips, apply this. I'm going to zoom right through it so you guys can see it, because y'all know how to do the lip liner and the lipstick. But I'll show you. I really like the ColourPop Cosmetics lipsticks because they're just so comfortable. The bullet lipsticks, super buttery. So now we're going to do something with this hot mess of a hair, because it's bad. I know. It's like we have to make this match this, and it's not happening right now. I was actually going to put it back in the box and make it look real pretty for you guys. I'm not going to do that because I've been using it, and I can't sit here and tell you if I love something or not unless I actually used it, and I'm not gonna make it seem like I haven't used it. I've used it, and I love this contraption, and it's what's making curling my hair so much easier. Irresistible Me is the hair extension brand that I actually use, and they have this hair tool which curls your hair. It literally suctions your hair, it curls it for you, and then it releases. And this thing is absolutely amazing because I'll explain it in a second. It's just so effortless. So as you guys can see, I think you guys have seen something similar to this online as an ad or something like this, but this is just great. So you have your power button, you have your steamer, because it also steams. You can add some water here and steam. I haven't steamed my hair. I don't think I need it because I can take curl pretty easily with this. I've tried it. And then you have your little timer, whether you want 8 seconds, 10 seconds, 12 seconds. And then you have a rotation, whether you want it to go just to the left, to the right, or if you want it to be automatic. And what that means is that it'll rotate one way for one curl, and then when you put hair, like a new little strand of hairs, like a little bunch of hair, it'll rotate the other direction. So for some hair it'll go left, and then for the next one it'll go right. So I'm gonna let this heat up. I'm gonna do 450. I've done 410. I'm gonna leave it at 450, and I want it to keep a curl for 12 seconds and then let it go. We're gonna leave it in automatico. So this is heating up. Once it heats up, it's going to beep, and then once it beeps, I will show you guys how it works. We're gonna pick up our hair up, at least half of it. I don't really have a lot of hair. It looks like a lot of hair because I washed my hair last night, and it usually dries completely straight and frizz-free. But what happened was I washed my hair and then went to bed. So this is the outcome. So let me show you guys how this works. You see this area here? This is where you're going to pass your strand of hair around. It has to go this way. So you're going to pass this strand of hair around there. You're going to close, and it's going to rotate your hair into it. It's going to beep. You let it beep. It's going to beep, beep, beep. And then when it goes beep, 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 then that means your hair is ready to go. And oh, by the way, my hair has tangled in it. And what it'll do is it has like the safety thing. So you just let it go. It sucks your hair in. It beeped. You're gonna wait, it's gonna beep. So when the 12 seconds are done, it's gonna go beep, 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 and then you can let it go. There's my curl. Can you guys, I have black hair, so it's hard to tell, but there's my curl. And then we're gonna grab another piece and put it in. Okay, what I was saying was if your hair were to get tangled, you can just kind of let this lever go. It opens and it will release your hair. So you have nothing to worry about with your hair like tangling in there. Because my hair did kind of get stuck, but not stuck in there to where I couldn't get it out. Here's another one. I like how it just like vacuums my hair in. Here's my curl. Do you guys see my curl? I noticed a difference between this and the flyer in the sense of with a flat iron, when my hair comes out, it is really, really, really hot, which is not necessarily good for my hair, especially when I'm trying to make my hair like be healthier, not char my hair, and not split my ends. But with this, my hair is not as hot. It's like warm. It's not hot. And here is the completed look. I know my hair is like pretty wild at this point, but there's nothing that I can do. It's just when I curl it up, like initially this is what it looks like, and then by day 2 it dies down a little bit. I really did like how effortless the curler is. And you know, for a day like the holidays where you kind of have to get yourself together really quickly if you're taking care of everyone else, then this would be like the easiest way to do it. This makeup look is absolutely stunning. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I want to take the time to wish you guys a beautiful holidays, whether you celebrate Hanukkah, Christmas, or something else. I hope you enjoy a safe, beautiful, and joyful holiday, and I'll see you guys definitely so many times before the New Year's, but I just want you guys to just have the most amazing and just blessed holidays you've ever had. I genuinely hope that and wish that for you guys. Now that is a wrap for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this holiday tutorial, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye guys.